Hi, I'm Peggy Bell, and I'm proud and privileged to be the mayor of Cutler Bay, a community that is growing and improving every day, setting the standard for an environmentally cautious town, delivering excellent customer service. I'd like to share some of the recent initiatives and accomplishments that are shaping the future of our wonderful town. From roadway resurfacing to award-winning projects like Caribbean Boulevard and Cutler Bay Senior High's drainage improvement project, residents of Cutler Bay are seeing major enhancements in the streetscape around town. Neighborhood streets and sidewalks have been repaved and resurfaced to improve drivability, walkability, and overall aesthetic appeal. These improvements help raise property values and attract more business to our beautiful community.
Cutler Bay is one of the most rapidly growing in terms of housing appreciation in Miami-Dade County. So all of these things are because the town has great leadership, they have vision, and they're willing to do what's necessary to improve the quality of life for the residents.
The town is maintaining a strong financial position, rising an astounding 8% from last year's values. The town's assessed property values have marked a second consecutive year of positive growth.
I moved from a neighboring city. I was in that neighboring city 11 years. Moved to Cutler Bay about 6 years ago. And my business as well, from downtown Miami to right at the border of Cutler Bay on 184th. And saved myself 3.5 hours a day just alone in commute. So I love it here. I love being here. I love using my golf cart.
I think after 10 years of our incorporation, you could definitely see our footprint that we've left in the community, and we still continue to do.
The biggest improvement I think that I've seen was Old Cutler Road on 87th Avenue, the rotunda. That whole area is now beautiful.
Residents of Cutler Bay can be proud to be a part of a community that is distinguished for its excellence and motivated to continue providing superior economic growth and financial accountability. While a healthy economy is fundamental to the development of any community, it is not the only thing that matters. Security, a great education system, and a solid infrastructure are essential too. And we have all of those things right here in the town of Cutler Bay. Safe homes and streets are a top priority in our town. The Cutler Bay Crime Prevention Program was implemented to improve the safety of our community. Town officers have surveyed and educated more than 600 residents in the community on ways to improve the security of their properties.
I mean, we've done a great job since we've incorporated in 2005. We've come a long way. In fact, our community has grown in the right direction faster than a lot of other communities that have incorporated prior to us. I mean, we've just done a great job, and I want to be part of that team that really continues to move our community forward. I mean, we've come a long way, but yet we have a long way to go. And I think with the right leadership and the right people in place, that we're going to be able to make those dreams come true for Cutler Bay.
Quality parks and recreational programs are available to meet the community's needs, providing outstanding after-school and summer camp programs and a variety of sports and activities for all ages and all walks of life. The town has 9 great parks for residents to enjoy. Of the 9, 3 parks have been enhanced and resurfaced to ensure the safety and appeal for all park patrons. Residents' voices were heard at several public involvement meetings and can rest assured that town staff has commenced the conceptual planning stages for the much anticipated Town Center Plaza and improved aquatic facility.
I don't know that a lot of people will know this, but before I got elected, I actually worked for the town. And I sat at the front of the building over there, and we used to kick kids off the steps that were skating. And all the kids in the town wanted a skate plaza. And we are at our next council meeting, we'll be voting on a town plaza that incorporates a skate plaza. And this just isn't any skate plaza. This is a skate plaza that will be technically hold national competitions here because of the way of who's designing it, how it's being built. And there's going to be an amphitheater on one end of it. So it's going to be it's called a town plaza, not a skate plaza, because it's multi-use. It will be used for town events such as They do actually video gaming competitions where it's like a college bracket style thing, and you have your buddy and you fight the other people, and then you move up, and then on the big screen at the end of the night, you have your two people going up, but it's on a giant screen so everyone can watch the whole thing and see who wins. I mean, it's so today to do something like that. I think it's going to be a really great addition to the town, and it's going to be right over there.
We're laying the foundation for families and future generations to make the most of what Cutler Bay has to offer for our wonderful outdoor activities for years to come. By educating our residents and business community in the preservation and care for the environment, we are guaranteeing that our families and businesses will continue to enjoy our parks, swim at our pool, and live healthier, more sustainable lifestyles through the town's Going Green initiative. Striving to achieve certification as a green city from the Florida Green Building Coalition each year, the town motivates residents and business owners to make greener choices whenever possible. By participating in the CITT surtax program, also known as gas taxes, the town has been able to fund items such as roadway resurfacing and improvement projects, as well as the circulator bus service, without using general fund monies. That's your gas tax money at work. These funds are also at work in planning for mass transit in the form of rail service on the transitway.
One of the ways that we're dealing with what we hear clearly every day from residents is the amount of traffic and congestion within our community and throughout the region. Well, the region we're going to be dealing with, we've been working closely with county legislatures as well as state legislators to talk about transitway, a transitway along the transit corridor from Dayland all the way to Florida City. We set up a coalition of mayors. Our Mayor Bell has been very leading the pack on that, and we've been very aggressive on that. Another way that we're trying to correct that as well from our standpoint within the municipality is a couple ways. One, being aggressive on how we lease the town hall center. Another way, a small way that we do it, now we've hit record number of ridership at our town circulator.
As we improve Cutler Bay, you'll see exciting new developments happening that stimulate our economy and help us enhance our cultural opportunities. Keeping our natural treasures intact, we're building a town where we can enjoy and enhance the quality of our lives.
We've owned Point Royale for, I think, over 20 years now, and we came to the town several years ago looking to do a redevelopment, knowing that Best Buy was going to leave. Of course, we started that whole process with the new out parcel, with the Starbucks and the Chipotle and the credit union, and that went well. That was an empty parcel that we developed into a great asset for us and for the city. And then Best Buy left. We did the Burlington Coat Factory, which is doing amazing. I heard just the other day their numbers are off the charts, more than they ever expected.
Respectable establishments like El Dorado Furniture, Chase Bank, East Ridge Retirement Village, and City Furniture are all LEED certified green buildings. The Town Center building has also taken several strides to retrofit its town hall to reach greener, more energy efficient standards.
And then that in turn translates over to the commercial side. Once you have a community that's full of young, vibrant families, it's great for retailers, for stores, restaurants, things that families do. The town of Cutler Bay is very business friendly. And when I say business friendly, it's easy to come in to get a building permit, to get an occupational license. They're very business welcoming.
We have seen, as a result of all our hard work and efforts from the council level and our town staff level, we have seen an increase in interest and also real brick and mortar development such as El Dorado, such as Burlington, of the new buildings that have been built here and the ones that are in the future that are coming, which we have met with future potential developers there. We're looking at focusing on transit-oriented type of development, where that's another way from the planning standpoint you could look at and further improve the traffic counts.
Well, I can tell you we've been working here for several years now. Every time that we come into the building department, it's a pleasure. I work around the eastern United States and hundreds of different municipalities, and Cutler Bay has something special because you come in here and everyone's always accessible. I can talk to whatever officials there. I don't have a special appointment. So our experience with the building department here is second to none.
I want to say the moment that really got me thinking, do I want to be part of this, was they were doing construction across the street from my house. And the site was a disaster. The workers would leave all kinds of garbage on the sides of the street, and just, it was awful. And it was after I got either my second or third flat tire, just driving from my driveway to leave my neighborhood, that I stopped. I took a picture of my tire with a big wire sticking through it and just emailed it to the current mayor, who was a council member at the time. And I said, can something be done? Within 24 hours, I had a reply from the mayor saying he had passed my message on to the town manager. I had a message from a council member, now the mayor, saying, let me know, how I can help. And I got an email from the town manager, from Ralph, saying, we'll take care of it. The next day, the town went by, checked out the site, and it was perfect from then on. And I thought, well, that's nice. Now you get immediate action. I mean, no town is perfect. We're always going to have those moments that things don't go quite the way we want them to. The question is, what do we do when those moments come? Do we ignore it, or do we do something about it? I think in Cutler Bay, we do something about it.
We all have a common theme to make Cutler Bay the best place to live, work, and play. You'll see me up and down the hallways telling people it's all about the logo. So that's something that, it's our common theme. It's whatever needs to get done. To me, is what we take great pride in, providing that type of service for local government. Many of my colleagues in the city manager industry tell me, how do you do this with only 32 employees? And we say we're always going 100 miles an hour. It's speed with accuracy and delivering customer service.
When residents take pride in their community, they know they're a part of something great, driving home the mission of the town to keep moving forward and continue prospering.
The town of Cutler Bay just recently became an age-friendly community. We have a long way to go to continue to be an age-friendly community, and we're working on a strategic plan so that people can age in place, stay in their homes, stay in our community, and not have to move out when they become older. There's 5 pillars that are a part of age-friendly communities and the communities for a lifetime. It's housing, transportation, intergenerational programs, and volunteerism, employment. A lot of seniors are living a lot longer, and so when they retire, they're not ready to retire and they want to find other work, so it might be retraining them to do something different. They have a lot to give back to the community. And as they age in place, if you find them work and they feel a purpose, or you find them a volunteer opportunity, then they tend to stay in that community because they feel that they are a part of the community and that they're giving back. So it's really important for us to make sure that we have every component in place so that seniors and older adults can stay happy right where they are.
Supposedly, I'm retired. I have been so busy since I left my office. Number one, I still attend the various functions at Cutler Bay and the Palmetto Bay Business Association. We had a meeting with our new police chief the other morning. I feel it's my duty to do that. Even though I'm not voting for anything and do anything, I'm still part of this town and I want to remain a part of it. When I look back on the changes in this community in 10 years, and remember, I was only 1/5 of the group, and I look at Caribbean Boulevard and the tremendous improvement there. Old Cutler Road, I think our section of Old Cutler Road beats all the other towns. Our schools, everything is so improved in the past 10 years, and just to have been a part of it makes me feel good, like I really contributed something. Again, I'm only 1 of 5, but I feel that that was done under our auspices. And I would like to say this to the people of Cutler Bay, the group that's in there now, the mayor, vice mayor, every one of them, you've got a superb assemblage of people, and I expect they're going to do incredibly wonderful things. It's going to be really interesting to watch.
The Town Council will always work to make Cutler Bay an excellent place to live, work, and to play. Cutler Bay can count on its government to be creative, responsive, and respectful in providing innovative and cost-effective services to its community.